credit card, Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle, PayPal. I no longer have Cash App. FDMG has Cash App. The Prince of Pan-Africanism no longer has Cash App. So next time you go for a job application and they ask you if you have any credentials, yes, I am a BH, CN. And they're going to say, what is that? Some kind of a nurse or behavior specialist? No, I'm a bunny hopper and a coon. Oh, yes. When am I coming to Israel? When I get an invitation, I need to have a sit down with Benjamin Netanyahu. I need to come to Israel and talk to the Prime Minister Netanyahu about the mistreatment of my African Hebrew Israelites. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, coming to you live and direct from Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, coming to you live and direct from Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, coming to you live and direct from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Shout out to all my Kalamazoo, Michigan Africans. I was with y'all last March. If y'all can remember that, my first visit to Kalamazoo was March of 2023. Now I'm back today. It's going down at the University of Western Michigan. University of Western Michigan Black Male Summit, 5:30 tonight at the Student Center. I want all my alpha males to come on out. I want all the black men of Western Michigan to pull up tonight. My Kalamazoo brothers, my Lansing, Michigan brothers, my Big Rapids brothers, my Grand Rapids brothers, my Muskegon brothers. I want all the black men, all the black men. I want to see all the brothers of Western Michigan. I want you to come on out tonight to the University of Western Michigan, where we're going to deal with what we must do as black men. Oh, yes. Our sisters need us to organize. Our sisters need us to mobilize. Our sisters need us to energize. So we up in the building. Kalamazoo, I am here. Kalamazoo, I am here. Kalamazoo, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, is in the building. Ladies, you cannot come. My beautiful African queens, you are not allowed at the Black Male Summit tonight at 5:30 at the University of Western Michigan. My beautiful African queens, you must stay home today. Oh, yes. This is about the brothers. The brothers got to work it out. But tomorrow, Flint, Michigan, tomorrow night, Flint, Michigan, that's for the entire community. Black man, black woman, black child, black elder. So tomorrow in Flint, Michigan, at the Flint Development Center, the doors open up at 4 o'clock. The doors open up at 4 o'clock, and the Prince of Pan-Africanism will be speaking at 6 o'clock. It is a Black Parent Advocate book release for all my Flint, Michigan Africans. For all my Flint, Michigan Africans, make sure you pull up tomorrow in Flint. My Detroit Africans who couldn't make it last night, the Sister Nandies, peace and Pan-Africanism to all those who came out, the Sister Nandies last evening. We had a great time. I had the chicken wings and I had the fish. If you need to get a copy of Black Parent Advocate today in Kalamazoo, you might be able to come through real quick and get a copy of the book. You feel me? Credit card, Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle, PayPal. I no longer have Cash App. FDMG has Cash App. The Prince of Pan-Africanism no longer has Cash App. So it's going down tonight. University of Western Michigan, Kalamazoo, 5:30, absolutely free. And then tomorrow we in Flint. Today we remember the Honorable Frederick Douglass, my 4 times great-grand cousin. Frederick Douglass passed away today, 129 years ago. Frederick Douglass passed away today, 129 years ago. The Honorable Frederick Douglass passed away today, 129 years ago. Malcolm X L. Hodge passed away tomorrow. So today we lost Frederick Douglass. Tomorrow we lost Malcolm X. We have to pick up the baton of our mighty ancestors. We have to pick up the baton of our mighty ancestors and keep on charging forward. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy, brothers and sisters. Okay. I have a meet and greet with the Black Student Union of the University of Western Michigan today. I have a meet and greet with the Black Student Union before the program. I have a meet and greet with the Black Student Union of the University of Western Michigan today at 4 p.m. Okay, so I'm looking forward to meeting the Black Student Union at the University of Western Michigan here in Kalamazoo this afternoon. If there's anything black and conscious going on in Kalamazoo tonight, please let me know. If there's anything black and conscious going on in Kalamazoo tonight, please let me know. If there's anything black and conscious going on in Kalamazoo tonight, please. Where my Lansing, Michigan Africans at? What's going on in Lansing tonight? My Lansing Africans, you're only 45 minutes away. What's going on in Lansing tonight? What's going on in Flint tomorrow night? What's going on in Flint tomorrow? Chicago Africans, what's going on Thursday night? Chicago Africans, what's going on Thursday night? Do you, the Black Hebrew movement? That's an incomplete question. Do you, the Black Hebrew movement? Do you what? The Black Hebrew movement. Shout out to the Hebrews. Shout out to the Hebrews. Shout out to the Moors. Shout out to the Nawapi. Shout out to the God and Earth. Shout out to the Nation of Islam. Shout out to the Black Socialists. Shout out to the Christians, the Muslims. Shout out to the revolutionary Pan-African nationalists, the Garveyites. I ain't got nothing but love for everybody. You coming to Chicago Thursday? Yes, I am. I'll be in Chicago Thursday night for the Friday night banquet in Joliet, Illinois. If you come into the Joliet, Illinois banquet, make sure you get your tickets on Eventbrite. You could text me for the link. You could text me for the link. You can say Assalamu alaikum, but I'm going to say peace and Pan-Africanism. You can say shalom, but I'm going to say peace and Pan-Africanism because I'm about peace and Pan-Africanism. I'm about peace and Pan-Africanism. I like white women. How do I change? It's no hope for you, brother. Go ahead and stay with her. You have been excommunicated from the African community. Okay, BunnyHopper, you have been excommunicated from the African community. And at the end of your name, we put comma BH. Like at the end of my name, I put CSP, comma M.ed, comma PSY.D for Doctor of Psychology. You're going to put comma BH for BunnyHopper, comma CN for Coon. BH, comma CN. Congratulations, my brother. You finally have some credentials. Congratulations, my brother. You finally have some credentials. Congratulations, my brother. You finally have some credentials. Comma BH, comma CN. Comma BH, comma CN. Oh, yes. We giving out credentials to BunnyHoppers. We giving out credentials. Oh, yes. Comma BH, comma CN. That's what you put at the end of your name. If you're not a coon, but if you're a coon and you're not a BunnyHopper, then at the end of your name, you'll put comma CN for coon. But if you're a BunnyHopper, you got to specify that. That's a special category. So it's BH, comma CN. BH, comma CN. BH, comma CN. Next time you go for a job application and they ask you if you have any credentials, yes, I am a BH, comma CN. And they're going to say, what is that? Some kind of a nurse or behavior specialist? No, I'm a BunnyHopper and a coon. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's Pan-Africanism or perish. It's Pan-Africanism or perish, brothers and sisters. Western Michigan University, the Prince is in the building. Western Michigan University, the Prince is in the building. Western Michigan University, the Prince is in the building. I'm in Michigan, brothers. I've been crisscrossing the state of Michigan. I've been crisscrossing the state of Michigan. Are you looking for a wife? I'm not looking. If I come across one, so be it, but I'm not looking. I'm looking for liberation. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over romance. It is institutions over intimacy. It is business before. So I'm not looking for no wife. I'm not looking. You understand? But if I come across, there's a big difference. Okay, I ain't got time to be looking. I'm looking for liberation. I'm looking for the conclusion of Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey so we can have our community grand opening. Atlanta, I will see you March the 18th at HBCU Morehouse College. Atlanta, I will see you March the 18th at HBCU Morehouse College. Baltimore, I will see you March the 13th at HBCU Coppin State. Baltimore, I will see you March the 13th at HBCU Coppin State. Tallahassee, I will see you February the 25th through the 29th at HBCU FAMU. Tallahassee, I will see you March the 25th through the 29th at HBCU Florida A&M. I'm hanging out the whole week in Tallahassee. My first visit to Tallahassee, I'm going to be at the conference all week. So if there's any kings or queens who need to holler at the prince in Florida, come to Florida A&M University, March the 25th through the 29th. My keynote is on the 25th, but I will be doing some workshops along with the other psychologists and scholars there. I'm going to do a workshop on black male-female relationships at Florida A&M's Black Psychology Conference. I'm going to do a workshop on the special education and ADHD war against black boys at Florida A&M University. I'm going to do a workshop on anxiety and depression and hopelessness amongst African people at Florida A&M University Black Psychology. I'm hanging out all week. Where my Tallahassee Africans at? Where are my Tallahassee Africans at? Where are my Tallahassee? Where's the afterflow going to be Monday night in Tallahassee? Where's the afterflow going to be Tuesday night in Tallahassee? Where's the afterflow going to be Wednesday night in Tallahassee? And where's the afterflow going to be Thursday night in Tallahassee? And I might hang around for Friday night in Tallahassee. Tallahassee is getting the Prince of Pan-Africanism for the whole week. Nobody has ever gotten me for the whole week except Africa. No one has ever gotten me for the whole week except the Caribbean. No one has ever gotten me for the whole week except Black London and Black Europe and Black China and Black Japan. Well, Tallahassee is going to be the first college in America to get the Prince of Pan-Africanism for the whole 5 days. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes, Tallahassee, it's going down. Florida A&M students, get ready. Florida A&M graduate students, get ready. Florida A&M alumni, get ready. And y'all better get me a Florida A&M jacket and a Florida A&M hoodie. Oh, yes, Morehouse College, I better get a hoodie. Coppin State, I better get a hoodie. Oh, yes, it's the Prince of Pan-Africanism. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism. What dates will you be in Tallahassee? I just went over that. I will not repeat it. You must need a special ed evaluation. What dates are you going to be in Tallahassee? I just went over that. I'm not going to repeat it. Oh, no. Oh, no, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. King Kong Delicious. I'm in the building. King Kong Delicious. I got to go meet the Black Student Union. And then we're going to get into the Black Male Summit. You need a podcast interview, you got to text me. You need a podcast interview, you got to text me. Life coaching, you got to text me. Child consultation, you got to text me. Lecture scheduling, you got to text message the Prince. I do not check Instagram DMs. That's not a professional way to contact me. Sending me an Instagram inbox is not a professional way to contact the Prince of Pan-Africanism. You're spelling my name wrong, Sister Hot Peanut Butter. Sister Hot Peanut Butter, you spelling my name wrong. Sister Hot Peanut Butter, you spell it. Ifa Tunde is spelled I for independence, F for freedom, A for Africa, T for togetherness, U for unity, N for nationalism, D for dedication, and E for eternity. Please spell my name right. Ifa Tunde is spelled I for independence, F for freedom, A for Africa, T for togetherness, U for unity, N for nationalism, D for dedication, and E for eternity. Miss Hot Peanut Butter, you must spell my name right. Miss Hot Peanut Butter, you must spell my name right. Miss Hot Peanut Butter, you must spell my name right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. If you know anybody who is bunny hopping, make sure you tell them to add the letters BH at the end of their name. We must credential all coons. BH, comma, CN. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is a Nigerian name. Shout out to my Nigerian Africans. Black power is the only power. I love it. Respect my African pride. Black power is the only power. She hot peanut butter. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hot peanut butter, hot fudge, hot cinnamon, hot nutmeg, hot pistachio, hot butter almond, hot African vanilla, hot chocolate. Is that a bunny hopper with an inappropriate? Oh, Lord. We got it. We going to have to work in our people. When am I coming to Israel? When I get an invitation, I need to have a sit down with Benjamin Netanyahu. I need to come to Israel and talk to the Prime Minister Netanyahu about the mistreatment of my African Hebrew Israelites in the state of Israel. Oh, yes, I stand in solidarity with my African Hebrew Israelites in the state of Israel. And I'm going to come to Israel and have a face-to-face with Benjamin Netanyahu. And I'm going to tell him, you're going to stop mistreating the original Hebrews of this land. You're going to stop mistreating my African Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. What is Chicago going to do about the Democratic National Convention in Black August and the migrant crisis? What is Black Chicago going to do about the Democratic National Convention in Black August and the migrant crisis? Chicago, we got to get ready to protest, to have a sit-in and occupy the Democratic National Convention. Oh, yes. Chicago, what we going to do? Chicago, the Democrats are coming to your city to nominate Joe Biden for a second term. The whole world will be focused on Chicago in Black August. I want to know what Chicago ready to do. Chicago, I'm losing weight, sun dipping black. Am I losing weight? Or maybe my Michigan tea might just be too tight. I don't know, sister. Am I losing weight, or is the Michigan? I'm always going to be Big Papa, though. I'm always going to be Big Papa. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted, sister. Book recommendations, everything Amos Wilson. Book recommendations, everything Amos Wilson. Book recommendations, everything the late, great Dr. Amos Wilson, the greatest Black psychologist of all time and the most relevant Black scholar of the second half of the 20th century, Dr. Amos Wilson. Oh, yes. Make sure you read that Bobby Rush, Psychopathic Racial Personality. Make sure you get a copy of Garveyite Bobby Rush, the psychologist from Chicago, the great Black Garveyite psychologist from Chicago, Dr. Bobby Rush. You have to read his Psychopathic Racist Personality book. I love it when they call me Big Papa Shemaiah. I love it when you call me Big Papa Shemaiah. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Nigeria, I'm waiting for an invitation. I had 2 invitations to Nigeria. I'm trying to get in Nollywood. I want to star in some of the Nigerian movies. Somebody put me in touch with Black Nollywood in Nigeria. Where my Nugu Africans at? Where my Abuja Africans at? Where my Ogun State Africans at? Where my Oshun State Africans at? Where my Port Harcourt, Nigeria Africans at? I want to be in the Nollywood movie. Oh, yes. Anybody making movies out there? It got to be conscious, though. I'm not doing no black exploitation. My role has to be egocentric. My role has to be who I am. I can have a different name. I can have a different personality, but it must be progressive and Pan-Africanist. I will not play a coon on television. I will not. I'm not playing no pimp, no drug dealer, no criminal. It must be consistent. Egocentricity is a necessity. Egocentricity is a necessity, brothers and sisters. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I don't have nothing to say. Marcus Garvey lives. All great Pan-Africanists live. New Orleans, I'm going to see you March the 23rd. Big Easy, New Orleans, March the 23rd. King Kong is back in Louisiana. New Orleans, March the 23rd. King Kong is back. Suriname, I'm going to see all my Surinamese Africans in South America soon. I'm going to see all my Surinamese Africans in I want all my Dutch Africans to report to Suriname or Guadeloupe. I want all my Dutch, well, Guadeloupe is French. I want my Dutch Africans to report to Suriname. I want my French Africans to report to Guadeloupe this coming Monday. The Prince of Pan-Africanism invades Guadeloupe this coming Monday and Tuesday. Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. I want to see all my French-speaking Africans in Guadeloupe Monday and Tuesday. I want to see all my Dutch-speaking Africans in Suriname March the 5th through the 8th. No, Suriname is March 8th through the 11th. Guyana. I want to see all my English-speaking Guyanese Africans March 5th through the 8th. South America, I'm taking over. South America, I'm taking over. South America, I'm taking over. Toronto, I'm going to see you in June. Australia, I'm going to see you in June. In fact, I might fly from Toronto to Australia because all that is British. I might fly from Toronto to Australia because all of that is British. Okay, we got some, we need some testosterone tablets. We definitely need some testosterone tablets. I'm still waiting on my invite from Germany. I'm still waiting on my invite from Germany. It's all about the University of Western Michigan, Kalamazoo today. It's all about the University of Western Michigan, Kalamazoo today. It's all about the University of Western Michigan, Kalamazoo today.